Hey Gemini, it's Tashina the Wishing Moon. Hey, hey, hey. Coming with the February 2019 reading. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards to start it out. I'm trying to decide which ones actually because I feel this energy from Gemini of like um, vulnerability, like you guys are becoming more vulnerable and maybe like turning into little fairies. So I'm going to pull from my fairy deck and see. So just one card. There we go. One card. We got the six of summer. Six of summer. Not even summertime here in the North American side of the world. Let's see. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. How interesting, Gemini. So you're actually in your head overthinking how a relationship ended. Like you might be actually looking at it like, oh, it was so wonderful and so fantastic when it actually, in reality, it's not. Like, why would it end if it was so great? Or you're overthinking it, thinking like, oh my God, I don't ever want to talk to this person again. They're horrible. When it was just, it's just people. So either way, let's see. I'm going to pull one more oracle deck. This is the archetypal deck. It's beautiful. I love this deck. It's new. It's a new deck for me, but I like to use it and it's amazing. Oh, there we go. One card already. Okay, guide. All right, so these cards have a light attribute and a shadow attribute. Okay, so the light attribute says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Wow, that's a big statement. The nature of the divine in life and in yourself. And the shadow says places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So you're choosing money over your soul, basically, over connecting to spirit. Okay, well, let's see. So I getting this feeling that maybe you're moving forward with something. Maybe you're moving forward with someone. You might have met someone in a relationship, and you're starting to move forward with them. And there could be, you could be pregnant. You could actually want to have children with this person, or so children could be involved in it. If children aren't involved in a relationship right now, then we're talking about you tapping into the innocence within you. Okay, so. And then the guide. I kind of feel like I need to just tell you that children are the guide right now. So whatever, whatever. If you have kids around you, you really need to be taking the lead from them a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread. The first card is how you're feeling about the situation right now, or like how you're feeling just in general in your life. It's just a base card. The second is going to be love. The third is going to be work. Okay, here's one. All right. So, 8 of Cups reverse. So, listen, I feel like there is a movement. There's somebody like, I feel like you're walking away. You want to walk away at least. You want to let go of what's going on. You want to finally let go of this energy, like this person that you keep reminiscing about and thinking about and like in your head a lot about, okay? And it might be like your child's father or mother or something like that, and that's why children are coming into this. And it like you it's like I feel like you want to let it go. Right? You really want to let it go. You're like, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And something keeps pulling you back. Like, and I think it's just you. I think it's just you getting in your head and thinking about the good and bad. I guess it's the good times you're really thinking about. And that's causing some confusion. Okay. So love is second. And it could be an earth sign we're talking about, but really it's more about creating something new in love. Like it's like, oh, I feel like you've just started with somebody. Maybe if you haven't just started with somebody, I feel like somebody is coming in to start with you to bring a more solid foundation. Okay? So I feel Gemini, I feel like somebody's coming in to bring a solid foundation your way. And you've got to let this past go. All right. Number 3 is work. Oh, that flew out. Okay. So, work. With work, you're feeling capable. You feel you can do this on your own. You feel like I almost feel like you're at the top of your game. Like you feel like, oh, I got this. Like that's what it feels like. The energy is like, I got this. Like I can take care of myself. This is like the best energy, by the way, to start anything. Okay. So when you get this in work, you might actually be, confident enough to just start your own business. You might be confident enough to just take a leap of faith. You might be confident enough to just like go for that raise, um, go for the boss's position or whatever. Like it's that feeling like you're like I got this. Okay. So 4 is the central theme. So it's just kind of the theme of February and what you're going to expect. Okay, yeah. Yep. So you've got the 6 of Cups. That's that card of reminiscing and thinking. It came up in reverse. Thinking about someone and, in your head thinking about them, and they may even show up. Like they may even show up and you're like, ugh, God, like I don't like bad time to run into them. You know what I mean? Like you look your worst or whatever, and you're gonna run into them. So came up in reverse, which makes me feel a little bit better. Meaning that like when you do see them or when you start to think of them, it'll actually you'll start to slowly let it go. You start to slowly let go because you have a new start. You have a potential for something better. Okay, and even if it hasn't started already, there's a potential of it coming in really soon. Okay. All right. And the other thing about that card, that 6 of Cups, is that feeling that, when you run into them, it's just the wrong time. It's just like, ugh, like wrong timing. Okay. The 5th card is the immediate future. Gemini, immediate future. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see. Oh, Ace of Swords, and I feel like it's upright. So immediate future, Ace of Swords, so truth. So when you're starting to think about this person, when they start creeping up in the back of your head, in the back of your mind, you're going to actually think about them more truthfully now. Like it's at one point you were putting them in this like lovely rose-colored wonderful, like, oh, you were the best, or the opposite, like that was the devil. I want to stay the hell away from that person. I hate them, whatever. Okay, so it's either or. Okay, so now you're actually going to start. So I feel like you're actually going to run into this person. You might run into them. You either run into them or something about them comes up for you. Something about this past person that you haven't quite let go of, it comes up for you. Like maybe it could be something like you hear a song that that was your song, or you are cleaning something out of the garage or whatever, or like an old box of their crap, or something like that. I feel like something comes up for you with them, and you actually start seeing it as like you start reminiscing the truth now. Like you're no longer in this fantasy of good or bad, but you're no longer stuck in this fantasy. You actually like, this is what I want. I want this stability. So you're living in your truth, which is really nice. Okay, wishes. The next card, number 6, is about wishes. So what are you wishing for? Oh my gosh, a million cards. Like, you can't be wishing for that much stuff. Like, not in my reading. No, I'm just kidding. So, like, really, come on. Like, wishing for balance and love and lust and Some sexy people coming in. I see all these cards. You wish for all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's get to one. What's the biggest wish for Gemini? What is Gemini's? What does Gemini need to know? What are they wishing for February? Okay, cool. Yeah, this makes sense. So really you're wishing for somebody to work on things with you. You're wishing for someone, you're wishing for you, if you're not with somebody, you're wishing for yourself to be patient, to allow whatever you've planted to grow, and for the things that you've planted to be really grounded and fruitful, and prosperous. Like you're wishing for prosperity, but you're also wishing for patience. So maybe if you're not with anyone, then you're wishing that you can be patient about this healing, about getting over this past person. You want to be patient about getting the right person. I feel like this combo right here is talking about, I want just the right person in my life. Like I want somebody who's going to be truthful to me, who respects all the things I respect, that cares about me, that wants to build a stable foundation with me, that is like on their game like I am. I feel like you're wishing for patience for this, okay? And if you're in a relationship, then you're wishing for it to grow more stable, for it to like really take root now, and patience as well. I mean, it's always, that card's always talking about patience. So and then the last card, is seventh card, is about the future. Okay. Oh, it's the outcome, the future outcome for Gemini, 2019 February. Okay, too many cards. Just one card, please. Just a clear message for Gemini, 2019 February. What do they need to know for their outcome? Oh. Okay, so you could be... I kind of feel like that's this way too. It could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra that you're actually thinking of, or one that you want to move forward with and you want to let go of somebody else. It could be like you want to let go, you want to build with the earth, or maybe you want to build with the air and let go of the earth. It could be either way, okay? It could be... So the King of Swords talks about justice, fairness. They're very honest to a fault. And I'm going to pull one more card because it's tough to leave it on the outcome on a card like this. Oh my gosh, how crazy. Here's another one. Two people. What's going on, Gemini? You got some people in your reading. So that's a fire sign, a younger fire sign. So, okay, let's talk about the energies then. I'm going to pull another card a little bit after we talk about the energies, but so let's talk about what's going on. So maybe you're in a relationship with someone who is very direct, very direct and to the point, and doesn't really worry that much about your feelings. And maybe you're reminiscing about someone who was more passionate, and I mean, I don't know which one you're reminiscing about, and I don't know which one you are in right now or want. So I kind of get this feeling that some of you guys have crushes on some people, or it could be more than one person, could be two people, could be three people even. I kind of get this feeling that you might have a crush on somebody, but you're in a relationship with somebody else. I also get this feeling that the person that you're thinking about from the past is so different than your current partner, or the person that you like are crushing on, you know? They're like almost like night and day. Like one person is very, very passionate and really kind of like self-centered, maybe like a little bit narcissistic, not horribly, but like a bit like into themselves. They kind of look in the mirror a lot, you know? They kind of show, if they don't look in the mirror a lot, then this is the other thing. Like they may have things, like they value things over people. Like, you know, they have nice cars or a nice house or whatever, you know, nice job. Oh, and they're kind of immature in that way. And then the other person is very stoic. They don't really talk about their feelings much. They don't really care much about anybody's feelings, actually. They're just going to say it like it is and be very honest and very blunt, very to the point. They believe in justice and fairness and equality. And there's not really much sensitivity there. Okay. So it's like really, really night and day, you know, very, very different. And maybe you're reminiscing about one because the other one is so different, you know, it could be something like that. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. This is so interesting. So whoever this is for, can you write me? Because this is so freaking interesting to me. I don't have any of this going on in my love life. So I'm going to just dive into yours. No, I'm just kidding. Um, okay. Wow. Yeah. All right. Um, so the nine of wands came out. And I mean, you could see this guy, he's been through a battle, okay? He's been through the shit. He's looking at like all the people that have come before him, like all the like the messed up, crazy shit that went down before him, all the things that he had to go through. He's like reminiscing about it. And I think I'm telling you, I think that's what's going on. Like you're in your head thinking about all the things that you went through with this person in the past and wondering if like you're on the right path, you know? I'm going to pull a Romance Angel deck card. Just let's see. Let's see what kind of path you're on. I don't know. Maybe you are on the right path. Maybe you aren't. I think you need to be honest about being in your head about this. Like you can move forward. I think that's one of the big things that's saying, like you're capable of moving forward. It's like you're choosing not to, though, because all the pain from the past. Okay. Gemini, February. Oh. Okay. So many. Oh, look at that. This is so interesting. There we go. All right. So these are the three came out. Worth waiting for. Trust in reverse. Express your love. Okay. So yeah, I feel like the person you're with is the person that will wait for you, that will express their love eventually for you if they haven't already, and the person that will build back this trust that you lost. I feel like there was so much trust broken with some past relationship that you're like, but there's so much passion there also maybe, and that's why you're like thinking about it. But you really need to start thinking about it in the most honest way, the most balanced way, because you keep going back thinking that it was better than it was or worse than it was. I think it's more better than it was. Maybe because this person isn't the person that you're with or the person that you like isn't expressing themselves as much as you would like, you know? And so you're finding it hard to trust them. But yeah, I think this love, this new love, if you're not in something new, then wait for something new. Don't take the old back. You don't trust that person, and you're not going to trust them. Even if they come back, you're not going to trust them. You're still going to get this feeling of like, I need to walk away. So yeah, it's wait for something new if you're not in something new now, or build on this new relationship if you're in something new. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull one more card. I have on my website, I'm doing a offer for like some life coaching. You can sign up for it. and it's free. 20 minutes with me. We'll do some tarot, and I have about 5 slots left. I'm going to start it next week. Just send your email. Just put your email in the box on my website. It's thewishingmoon.com, and I'll send you some information. Okay. And I'm staying strict to 20 minutes because I find myself, often, allowing people to like run very long. So anyway, wild woman. That's what you got, Gemini. Wild woman. Yeah. All right. Allow yourself to be this wild woman. Like, I feel like give yourself some freedom. Look at this woman. Like, she don't care. Like, her heart is missing. Like, her heart is like out there seeking something, and she's just like having the best time. Like, in the nature, dancing, going wild. Yeah. Give yourself the freedom to do that. That's going to help you bring in somebody new if you're looking for it. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.